Hello, welcome back. Last time out, we got knocked out for the second year running in the Dutch Cup by Ajax. And we also swapped places with Feyenoord at the top of the table as they once again overtake us. Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode 68 of Going Dutch as we try and turn around a Dutch side that's been relegated from the Eredivisie and try and return them to the top flight and leave them as an established side. And this is our journey. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have for you two games in the Eredivisie. It's match days 23 and 24. It's Fotuna Sittard and FC Volendam. Yes, we've come back a little bit early because we wanted to have the draw for the Conference League, a round of 16, so you knew who we were going to be playing in the next episode. So without any more to do, let's go and have said draw for the round of 16. Who will we get? Well, thank you to Future Mark. And yes, here is the draw for the UEFA Conference League round of 16, which will come up in our next episode. 16 teams going into the draw for 8 matches. Teams including Valencia, Olympique Marseille, FC Volendam, as well as ourselves, and we are a seeded team because of getting through the first 8, as it were, which means that we will be away in the first leg as far as I am aware. Let's go and have a look at the draw, and we've got music coming out, which I don't really want, so we've put a stop to that, and we will get the draw underway. The unseeded teams are Atromitos, Basel, Voluntari, Hefia, Lusteno, Bratislava, Standard Liège, and Zurich. Seeded teams are Atalanta, Besiktas, Bournemouth, Olympique Marseille, Puskás Academies, Waalwijk, Hoffenheim, and Valencia. And as far as I'm aware, it means that we miss all the other sides in this particular part of the draw. So let's get underway. The unseeded teams will come out first. Zurich are out. Who will they play? They will play Olympique Marseille. Standard Liège will play Valencia. Austria Lustenau will play Hoffenheim. Atromitos, who I think we played previously. We haven't got them this time though. Besiktas get them. Voluntari will play Bournemouth. Voluntari knocking out a side, I think, in the knockout stages. Hefia, are they going to play us or Puskás? They're going to play Puskás, which means that we have got no, there's still 2 teams to come out. I've miscalculated. Bâle versus Atalanta. And we have got Slovan Bratislava just to complete the draw. We've been right to the end. And there we are. We will be playing Slovan Bratislava in the round of 16. You're away in that first game and to Slovakia. And then we will be back for the home leg. I will hand you to Future Mark, who will have a look at how that sets up the forthcoming episodes. Well, thank you to Past Mark for that. And yes, as you can see, Slovan Bratislava from Slovakia are our opponents in the last 16, or the round of 16. as I said, because we were seeded by getting virtue of finishing in the top 8 of the Conference League league phase, it does mean that we will start the competition away from home in Slovakia, and then we will come back to the Mandemakers for the second leg. So the next episode will be Bratislava and FC20. Then we'll have Bratislava and NEC Nijmegen as we head towards the end of the season, and whether we can win the Eredivisie title, which would leave us in the Champions League next season, which would be rather splendid. But well, that's for another day. We concentrate on what we've got in hand. We will have a look at Bratislava and how they got through to the round of 16 in the next episode. But we're focusing on the Eredivisie. Quick check on where we are in the table going into today's match. Early match, as you probably saw there, has been played. Vitesse have lost 3-1 to Ajax, which sort of muddles the table a little bit, but not a lot. Feyenoord are top 54. We're second on 53 by virtue of that draw in the last game against De Graafschap. Ajax, having won today, at the moment are just 4 points behind us, but hopefully we can open that gap up again. PSV are in 4th on 47, and then outside the European places, FC Utrecht on 41 points. We're 12 points clear of them as it stands at the moment. Volendam are in the playoff place for relegation. We will be playing them in the next game of this episode. FC Emmen are on 13 points. Elmere City also on 13 points, both 7 points adrift of Fotuna Sittard, our first opponents of today's episode. And our record against Fotuna Sittard is reasonable, to say the least. We've played them 8 times. We've won 4, drawn 4, not lost to them as yet. That's today not be the first time that we lose against them. Last time out that we played them earlier in the season, it was a 2-2 draw. Latonda giving us a lead after 42. We got a 2-goal lead through Ross Stewart on 74, but Herman on 82 and Mifulu on 94 minutes, giving them a draw. Basically, we let them back in, helped by the fact that whoever got sent off in that match, so he's got to behave himself today, if at all possible. So that's what he needs to do. Fortuna Sittard it is. We are without Drambev and Vessels, both of them suspended. Drambev because he got sent off in the last match, and Vessels because he's picked up too many yellow cards. And here is the team that faces Fortuna Sittard at the Mandemakers. It's a match day 23 in the Eredivisie. Bergstrom continues in goal. It's Van der Beek, Rosier and Van der Bosch are the backline. Latonda and Aydin are the wing backs. Varro sits in the centre of midfield with Stanovic and Leon as the wide attackers. Romney sits behind Ross Stewart up front. The bench looks like this. It's Setford, Rekic, Franson, Elatim, Leveld, Kazongo, Ture, Atesta, Boumasudi, Lakessa, Duran and Stansfield. And here we are back at the Mandemakers. 1-2, drawn 2, lost one of our last 5. Playing our by now familiar formation. They today are playing a 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder. Lost 3, won 1, drawn 1 of their last 5. They are currently in 15th on 20 points. We are second on 53. Romney with a free kick. He's put it away. 12th goal of the season, and what a wonder free kick. Goal kick. I've been through all the different kicks. And I wasn't expecting him to go direct, but he did round the wall, and Schmidt in the goal didn't get there. Well, I thought we were going to have no highlights in this first half. We've had 2. Stanovic winning that ball, robbing. And Ross Stewart to Stanovic, who's had a shot and it's blocked. It's fallen to Mbalo, and we are outnumbered here a little bit at the minute. Need to get back through to Steerhouse. He's going to cross this in unless we can cut it out. He's gone in the back of the net. And that man who got us last time has got us again, Mafulu. He's playing as the deep line defensive player, and he's come through and got this in the back of the net. We didn't stop Searhouse. I thought Rosie was going to win that ball. He didn't. Mafulu hit it first time, and a Bergstrom, I think, unsighted. Stanovic with a short corner to Varro. Back to Stanovic. Back to Varro. Varro chips it in, looking for the top corner. Didn't find it. Vito with a throw in. 44 on the clock. We'll find out how long we've got added time in just a moment. Mafulu. Ball through, but Van der Beek's there to tidy up. Van der Bosch. It's a shame he's not called Bish. Otherwise, we would have had Bish Bosch. Van der Beige, not Bish. I nearly did it. Romney. Romney pulls that back for Stanovic. Van der Beek, Varro, Stanovic. Gentle build-up. Van der Beek through to Latonda. Latonda's in space. He's tackled. Ross Stewart had to go. The goalkeeper pushing it onto the post. Still alive with Aiden. Aiden tried to get that through to Stanovic, but it was a poor ball, really. And we had won that ball back, which cut out their counter-attack. Nice ball through to Latonda. Defender getting there. Ross Stewart didn't have a lot of time to deal with it. Fired it in, got it onto Schmidt, I think, put it onto the post. Half-time arrives, and disappointingly, it's 1-1. That man, Mafulu, again, causing us all sorts of trouble. 7-minute lead. Romney with a wonder free kick on 31. Mafulu on 38. We've had 9 shots, 3 on target. They've had 4 shots, 3 on target. 0.89 against 0.47 on the XG. We've had 49% of the possession against their 51. More possession in the second half and convert our chances. 48 minutes on the clock. Romney with another free kick, and this time the goalkeeper claws it away. Latonda firing it back across. Rosier. Aiden. Aiden, what's he going to do with this? Let's hope he can do something. Aiden. Run at him, Aiden. Crosses it in. Nobody there, though. And the goalkeeper. Oh, it's gone in the back of the net. And I'm not quite sure what happened there. Villanova put it into his own net. It was almost like his frustration. What the heck was going on? We'll see it from behind the goal. Unbelievable. Played it back to the goalkeeper. And I wonder if the goalkeeper actually played it and hit Villanova. Villanova plays it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper does nothing. And they've... Oh, dearie me. Aiden with a throw-in. 53 on the clock. Romney. Van der Bosch. And we need to make maximum of this. Aiden goes for a run down that wing. Crosses it in for De Leon. De Leon crosses it. Goalkeeper saves it, I think, again at point-blank range. De Leon comes back. Varro, it's still alive at the moment. And it's not any longer. Aiden running down this wing into space for De Leon. De Leon puts it in, looking for Stewart. And I think Stewart straight against the goalkeeper. And with 65 minutes on the clock, making one change at this point in time, Ross Stewart really does. His form is out the window at the moment. I don't know quite what to do with him. So we've taken him off. We've brought on Jay Stansfield. Romney moves into that attacking role with Jay Stansfield as the shadow striker right behind him. And with 76 minutes on the clock, no more highlights. And we're going to make one more change. We're taking off Jeremy De Leon, who has had a good game today, but he is tiring. And we've replaced him with Tijane Toure, with Stevanovic moving out to the right. Newell Cop. And we don't trust them right until the end because we know what a pain in the what's that they are. Mafulu again! Oh my giddy aunt! He's done it again. 84 minutes and he is a thorn in our side. And we're going through a poor patch at the moment. We're just not finding those results. And it was Mafulu hit that from distance and beat Bergstrom for a second time. And with 85 minutes on the clock, having conceded the equalising goal. We need to go looking for a win. We desperately need that win. If we are to catch Feyenoord win again today, there's a 4-point gap there pretty much. Well, 3-point gap. It certainly opens a bit of a gap. So we're making our final 3 changes at this point in time. Romney has come off. Boumassoudi comes on to replace him. Stansfield goes up into attack. We have taken off Patrick Vieira and brought on Edouard Atesta. And our final change for today is we have taken off Mehmet Aydin and brought on Patrick Leveld. Can we get a result? Fingers crossed. And we've fallen again to Nuke Mafulu. Well, what can you say? He had a player of the match on 8.6, and we've been undone twice, albeit we were gifted the second goal. And we've not played well, really. We've had 15 shots, 7 on target, 1.98. And 48% of the possession. They've had 5 shots, just 4 on target, 0.52 and 52% of the possession. And they've got a result. Well, as prophesied, we have gone 3 points behind Feyenoord. PSV have won their match against Nijmegen by 1-0. They move up into 3rd place, 4 points behind us. Ajax are 5 points behind us in 4th. And we are some 13 points clear of FC Utrecht in 5th place. And Fotuna Sittard opened a 5-point gap up now over themselves and Volendam. Volendam losing to Feyenoord by 4-2 today. At one point, they were, I will say they're level. They weren't. They were 3-2 at one point. And, well, yeah. So that's where we're at. We do need to beat Volendam in the next match if we're to keep pace with Feyenoord. But I just think that possibly now a 3-point gap may well be enough for Feyenoord to retain the title of Eredivisie champions. So you come back on match day and we face FC Volendam at their place today at the Kras Stadion. And having already played them earlier in the season, beat them 3-0 on that occasion at the Mandemakers. Boumassoudi, Hansen and Stewart from the penalty spot gave us a 3-0 win over them on that occasion. We haven't lost to them in 4 games. 3 of those have been at our place. 1 of those was at their place last time out last season. Beat them 3-0 on that occasion. Romney, Stewart and Stanovic, the scorers on that occasion. But we have lost a couple of games to them when we've played them back in 23-24 season. We drew 1-1 at our place, lost 1-0 at theirs, and then the following season, the following season we lost 2-0 at their place. So our record against them at their place is a bit iffy. And hopefully we can go and get a result today, bearing in mind where they are. And if we slip up today, then I think Feyenoord could well open an unassailable gap. And here is the team that will face FC Volendam in this Eredivisie match day 24. And having slipped up in the last match, we need to try and get a result today. This is the side which we hope will go out and do it. Bergstrom is in goal. Vessels, Rosier, Van der Bosch are the defensive line. Drambev and Aydin are the wide wing backs. Varro plays in between them. Latonda and De Leon are the wide players, attacking players. Boumassoudi is in behind Romney up front. The benches are Setford, Stanovic, Elatim, Stewart, Rekic, Lakessa, Stansfield, Leveld, Van der Beij, Toure, Atesta, and Emil Hansen. And here we are at FC Volendam. They are playing a 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder. They've lost 3, drawn 1, and won 1 of their last 5. We've drawn 3, won 1, and lost 1. Playing our usual formation. They are 16th on 16 points. We are 2nd on 54. First highlight comes just in the second minute. Rosier on the ball for Rowe. Rowe finds Drambev. Drambev comes forward. Pulls it back. Vessels. Vessels has Aiden. And it was fired in. Vessels from the edge of the area. They have a corner. 19 minutes in. And they've scored. Ivanov, the scorer. And it was Tweaked, who put that ball in near post. And we know Rekik can score goals like that. But they've got one. Who was the defender he was up against? It was Varro, actually. 28 on the clock. Bergson with a goal kick. But it's headed down. Latonda on the ball. Referee getting in the way. Latonda, De Leon. Out to Aiden. Aiden now. Aiden into the area. It's fired in. And it was Boumassoudi who fired it in. But it was blocked. Van der Bosch recycles it. Aiden. Boumassoudi has another go, which is defended again. Varro. Van der Bosch. And the highlight finishes. Chance goes begging. And Boumassoudi right against the defender. And a free kick, I think, is coming. Varro with the free kick. De Leon. Oof, wasn't far away. And half-time has arrived. And with that goal behind on 20 minutes, Ivanov from a corner. We've had 8 shots, only one on target. 1.25 and 56% of the possession. They've had 6 shots, 3 on target, 0.35 and 44% of the possession. It's a set piece that's undone us. And, well, what can we say other than we're going to have to get better if we are going to challenge Feyenoord for that top spot. .51 on the clock. Nagy with a corner. We know what happened last time they had a corner. This time it's headed away. Butler Odegaard cuts it back. It's not clear. Tweet and top corner. And with 58 minutes on the clock, making 3 changes, Jeremy De Leon once again having a poor day. He's replaced by Stavanovic. Boumassoudi not having a good day out there. It's replaced by Ergen Elatim. And we've also replaced Ollie Romney, who for once hasn't scored. And he's not had a good day. He's replaced by Jay Stansfield. We have a free kick. 63 minutes on the clock. Elatim, it's gone in. His second goal of the season. And he's come on and got us a goal back almost immediately. Oh, lovely goal. We have a corner. Stavanovic near post. It's headed away. And Elatim is going to get there. Can Elatim recycle it? He's got Drambev there in support. Drambev. Varro. It's all very stodgy. Varro chips it over the top for Aiden into the area. And Elatim. Question is, was he offside? I don't think he was. VAR will check it. And if he has, Elatim has been a wonder. It's a goal. We are level after 68 minutes. And what a turnaround. Within 10 minutes of bringing on those players, and Elatim has got himself a second. We'll see the lines now. No, he's behind him. Stavanovic with a free kick. Can we take a lead? Goodness me. Latonda! Oh my goodness me! What a turnaround! Excuse me. 9th goal of the season for Latonda, and in the space of 2 minutes there. We've had 2 goals. And we have taken the lead from being 2-0 down and despondent. We have taken a 3-2 lead. What a turnaround. Elatim with a free kick. Oh, my goodness me. Tajani Vessels is on the act now. But again, VAR looking at it. And this time it's disallowed. So we haven't taken a 4-2 lead. Back to 3-2. And well, I'm not sure what was wrong with that. And with nearly 79 minutes on the clock, making one more change, Patrick Varro, who is tired. He's had a good day out there, though. He's replaced by Edward Atesta. Atesta with a free kick. 88 on the clock, but Bergson equal to it this time. And the highlight will continue. Let's hope nothing terrible's going to happen. Headed down. Elatim through to Stansfield. Stansfield goes out wide. Stansfield back to Aiden. Aiden pulls it into a test. It's come back off the woodwork. And with 89 minutes on the clock, 6 minutes of added time to play. We're looking to try and secure this. We have taken off Thierry Latonda, who is tiring. He's had a good day. He's been replaced by Emil Hansen. We have a corner. Elatim with the corner. Swung in. Headed over the top by Rosier, though. And we have won the match. Goodness me. In the space of 6 minutes in that second half, we turned the game around. As I said, we were somewhat despondent. Ivanov in 20 minutes. We never looked really in the game at all. Dwight providing for Ivanov, but managed to get a goal himself on 52 minutes, made it 2-0, and it was looking very dire. But in the space, we made the changes on 58 minutes. I think it was 61 minutes. The changes were actually made. 3 minutes later, Elatim managed to get one back, and then straight away on 68 minutes, got a second to make it 2-2. And it was that man, Thierry Latonda, who got up and provided. And in fact, Elatim has scored 2 and made the other one. So he was an inspired substitution and rightly picking up player of the match. 16 shots, 5 on target against their 10 and 6. We had 2.69 on the XG and 60% of the possession. Wow. I think we've managed to save that one. And you come back for the score roundup, results roundup. And, well, Feyenoord have beaten FC 20 and remain those 3 points in front of us. PSV, I guess, have won again, 2-1 against Emmen to keep the pressure up on us, 4 points behind. Ajax, I can't see a result for Ajax, which presumably means they still have to play. They do. They play on... Well, they got a game in hand. They have. Quite sure how that works. They're going to play next Saturday. We're playing on Sunday. I'm not sure. But anyway, yes, Ajax do have a game in hand, and they are 8 points behind us, I think, as it currently stands. And we have 16-point gap now over Utrecht, but Utrecht also have still to play the game. In effect, have a game in hand. The Graafschap have lost for the first time in a little while against PEC Zwolle as well. Table looking like this then at the end of the episode. Feyenoord top on 60. We are second on 57 points. PSV are third on 53. Ajax fourth on 49. FC Utrecht just outside the European places on 41 points, and down the other end of the table, AML City and FC Emmen in 17th and 18th on 13 points. 3 points adrift of Volendam, who are in 16th in that relegation playoff place. But the gap here between them and, as it is at the moment, Nijmegen is expanding by the minute. They are something like 7 points adrift now of Nijmegen, and they need to pick up some points very soon if they are not to end up in that battle for the bottom of the table. We will come back. We're going to play Slovan Bratislava in the first leg of the UEFA Conference League, round of 16, away in Bratislava. We're going to the some stadium, Narodni Football Stadium in Bratislava. At the moment, it's got heavy snow out there, -3. Hopefully we'll warm up by the time we get to the game. And then FC 20, who are currently 10th in the table, and we need to get a result against them to keep our Eredivisie form going and keep the pressure up on Feyenoord. I hope you will join me for that if you can. If you've enjoyed today's episode, though, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. It's a few clicks for you, but it's a very big help to me here on the channel. And of course, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the series so far. Let me know what you'd like to see more of here on the channel. And don't forget, by hitting the notification button, it keeps you up to date with all future episodes of Going Dutch and our other series, bottom to the top, as they are released. New episodes of Going Dutch released every Tuesday at 4:15 p.m. And the best way of keeping up to date with what's happening on this channel is to follow me on X at Just Offside 2. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It'll be episode 69. Till then, goodbye.